Hey, GM, everyone. Got a great show today. It's Sunday. Got good beats. We're joined by Mike Good. We're going to do a little bit of building, a little outlining and thinking in Figma. We got some fun little projects. We're going to get started right after this intro. Mike, GM.
Yo, DM, what's going on, little panda?
Not much. Yeah, you and I were just DMing and talking about building stuff, and I figured, hey, why don't we just jump into Figma and start building?
Yeah, why not?
Um,
What are you working on lately?
Yeah, Index and I are working on an NFT mint for Infinity Games. Um, so what we're thinking of is basically just like a free open edition, open Infinity that just kind of, if you own this, you kind of, are saying that you understand the Infinity Games frame for nouns, like that you're playing nouns as an infinite game.
I love it. Okay, okay, I dig that. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a some sort of NFT claim through Zora, free mint forever for Nouns 101. I'm not really sure what the art is going to look like for that. Maybe you could help me brainstorm that a little bit. Ooh, I love this. Wow, what is this?
This is all index card. Yeah, we talked about doing an alt front end,
Oh,
and yeah, so this could
oh,
be like the mint site for the gamer card.
you know, I love the idea of an alt front end for nouns in general. Something that is better for like newbies and like, or really, honestly, anybody. I thought about it last night, and I had this kind of like vision of three paths, like a choose your own adventure. Um, and depending on like kind of your level of skill and knowledge and where you're kind of at in Web3 and your knowledge of nouns. Um, but yeah, this looks amazing, this graphic.
Yeah, I'm seeing these for the first time.
Yeah, I'm uh I'm pretty obsessed with this. That's the coin obviously in the back. Yeah, falling. Wow. Were we supposed to be showing this on stream?
This is incredible.
I feel like we've just like revealed something from like the file that was supposed to say like redacted on it or like top
No,
secret.
no, no. We're just jamming around. I mean, the thing is, all it takes is we've been talking about this for probably over a month. All it takes is we just sit down. I just took screenshots. I did my own wacky version, and look at this. I mean, this is exceptional.
Yeah. Wow.
I think the next step, and oh, our thought was this could kind of, okay, like let's say you, me, and Index Card own the NFT, this free mint, and you, Index Card, and I all vote this week. Then we're kind of active players.
Oh yeah, very cool.
Yeah, and so it's kind of like a voluntary opt-in club.
But I also see this as like, and like, tell me if this is what you guys have been thinking as well. I also see this as just like an alternate front end for all of nouns, and any active participant in voting would be up in that top right hand corner, regardless of if they came in through this front end or not. So like we would know right now, it'd say like, the average of like the last week or total number of voters within the last week or something would be like, let's say it's 57 active players that are like actual noun voters from the last set of props. And then when you enter in, either you could enter in token gated and like you have your own noun as your player or your lil noun as your player, or you could generate a PFP in the playground and kind of just have like a non NFT noun that you could like still play the game with, like some people do. They don't own any nounish NFTs, but they still kind of play the game.
Yeah.
So I would like love for a site that like lets you enter in and onboarded you in that way. And then set you up with like a game board similar to like what we did for Hack Week for all different types of things. And maybe like new games pop up when new challenges pop up, when new prop houses open. And like through this front end, you have like this game board for each of these things, and it's like enter into the prop house challenge, and like you have some like things you need to do to like win that challenge and gain points in this alternate front end. Anyway, I dig the idea.
Yeah.
Where did he get that font?
It's press start. There must be like two layers on it or something.
Press start.
Yeah, I mean, we use this font all the time. This is my main font. And a drop shadow. Yeah, it's a drop shadow. The drop shadow really impacts it.
Yeah, looks great.
So for someone playing Infinite games, okay. Well, do you want to work on your idea? You want to work on one of your things?
We don't have to. Let's work on something for the community.
Okay, so you're a minter, obviously, of this NFT because it's going to be a free mint. You're going to want a piece of it, obviously. But I want to kind of define what it means. So have you seen me talk about this, the infinite versus finite game?
Yes.
So what I want is I want people who mint to like be aware of the infinite game thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're just playing prop house rounds and you don't see the big picture, like that's fine. But I want like an on-chain graph of people who really kind of are aware of this meme.
Okay. And how do you see that happening? Where's the data come from?
Well, I think it's sort of like a funnel NFT we kind of funnel people to. We kind of explain the premise. I don't know, when we make some meme, we make some video, and then at the end it's like, yeah, if you understand this and get this, here's the free mint, here's the alt front end.
Interesting.
So the thought was it would be a totally free mint. Although we're trying to figure out, like, is it Zora? Is it something else? And yeah, Index came up with this kind of more abstract infinity based on pixels. I kind of like something simple, like just a shirt with the infinity logo, or even just the infinity logo on a background. But it could be sort of like Onion, where every gamer card is different, or it could be the same. Not quite sure.
I think that, yeah, you could have them a little bit different with like some rarity, even just for fun.
Yeah. And again, the purpose of this would be like it would be a social graph where you could just go on Dune and you could just query all holders of this NFT. And then you could see like what are these people doing? Are they voting? Are they bidding? Are they prop house submitting? But it's sort of like self-identified kind of players of the infinite game.
Yeah, I love it. But I guess just anybody could get it, though. I wish there
Well,
was a way
Index,
to remove it
yeah,
from.
Index was thinking about that, like do it as a prop house round or have some gating or something.
Yeah, like maybe you get different ones for different levels of activity. So you could
Hmm.
show, like, okay, so once somebody gets the first token, they're kind of like in, and anybody could get the first token. But to get a second token, like an airdrop from you guys of like the maybe more prestigious token, like what if you could investigate into that person's like player history, right? And like kind of evaluate if they've hit different metrics on the blockchain somehow.
Totally. Um, totally. And I
Like
think those are all kinds of things that could be built on top of this by
yeah,
anyone.
like submissions to proposals with their wallet address or with since the last time they got the token or something like that. I'm sure we could
Yeah.
that'd be fun. Someone was talking about these badges recently. You saw that?
No.
I think it was like Krell or someone about like badges, participation badges. But yeah, I really like that. The infinity symbol is one of the traits, right?
Yeah, it's an accessory.
I need to go back and take a look at the accessories. Maybe I'll use like an accessory as like the logo or something for such good ones. Oops.
I mean, do you think the infinity should be on top of a ID badge?
What do you mean?
I mean, like here.
No. I like it. Yeah. It's kind of cool. It's a little bit too small though for that. The pixels just don't match.
Oh,
Let's see here. So what else do you think the community needs right now?
think honestly, just like more people who think about this from an Infinite Games perspective, like who have kind of a very long time horizon. Um, yeah, I'm pretty obsessed with that. What do you think?
How do we get those people?
I think we gotta like explain these concepts and like talk about it.
How do we make them really easily explainable in like infographic form? We should try to do that.
Yeah, I think yeah, or almost like as a front end, like the purpose, continue the play.
Let's see here. Where is that Figma from?
This?
From Zylag? No, like the one he made recently.
The treasure map?
No, he made and released one through the Prop House through Hack Week.
Oh yeah, go to community.
It's there.
Yeah, pixel art UI cat.
There it is. Very cool.
Oh, the vote with recent cards.
Damn, I can't find it. Can you message me that?
Just go to community and search for Zylag.
Yeah, but what do you mean community? I don't have that one either.
Yeah, so go up to top left.
Oh, in Figma.
Yeah. Do you see that when I click on this world icon?
Yeah. Got it.
And then just search for Zylag.eth.
Got it. Yeah, this is a good one. Very cool.
What do you, I mean, isn't it extremely embarrassing how I was using the wrong noun? I
Yeah.
was using the LOL ship 679.
Yeah, pretty bad, man. Sorry. Just
Could
kidding.
you believe that I did that?
Not really, to be honest. It's very unlike you. Very unlike you, bro.
Yeah, at the end of the day, though, no harm, no foul, right? Because it's all CCO. Just the harm is to my reputation,
Yeah,
my
pretty
skills.
man. I suck at designing. That's why I need a designer.
I think you have a pretty good eye, to be honest, Mike. I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
I'm okay, but with basic stuff. Not really with UX and shit. Let's see. We're going to start marketing Nouns 101, and I've got Zylag creating a flyer that we could start sending out to people to print. I'm going to have like people in physical places like print them out and have them at like events, like Nounish events and shit for noobs, or just like Web3 events. Maybe even just random regular events, since it's like onboarding into Web3, or like colleges or something. We'll see. Figure out like a big promotional push of like kind of how to get people onboarded into Web3 and like hopefully into our funnel. Let's see here. Has anybody just done a website where it's just the hex codes of every color in nouns?
Not sure.
That'd be pretty cool. I wonder how many colors there are.
Not sure.
I kind of want to know.
There is like a color palette somewhere. Maybe it's Index made this. Maybe it's from the Noundry. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15. Maybe it's 16 by 16. No, it's 15 by 16.
Interesting. Right. I feel like we got to. Do you think is the open round for now still open for Prop House?
Not sure.
Yeah, it ends in a day. Tomorrow night. Oh, there's more submissions now. It's kind of cool. I want to do like an onboarding. We should make like a like some sort of like quick start guide, like I did for little nouns, but for nouns. Or the infinite games, rather. Quick start guide for the infinite games. This is basically like a game manual.
Yeah, exactly. I had a call with Index the other night. I said we're kind of like we're writing the game manual, writing the walkthrough. You remember like up down, left right, start AB, start select. Do you remember that from Contra?
Yeah, bro. Of course.
Yeah, we're exactly. That's our live stream is kind of like that, but we're kind of discovering it. We're streaming. Like that's kind of what we're doing, you know?
Yeah. I think you got to put it down on paper though also for people. So it's like some of that content comes out of all this, you know? Exactly what to do. Like, hey, we did it, so you don't have to, kind of a vibe. Like, this is like the cheat codes. You know, like, hey, yeah, like I was saying the other day, you guys need to have like a flow chart of like how to get to nouns also. Like what are the steps you guys took? Like just a simple infographic, like explaining what you've done so far could actually go a long way. Oh, that looks cool. It looked cool with the colors in it, just all white with just the, yeah, it's dope. Ghost ship. Party ghost ship. All right, let me see here. put the white chip on the black background, sailing through the coins. It's like you're in outer space now. Put some rockets on the back of the ship. Make him fly through the sky.
Remember those screensavers that used to like bounce off?
Yeah, you should make a noun screensaver. That would be fucking hilarious. Like, you should make desktops. I've been thinking somebody just needs to start making some like tangible shit. Also, like I made myself a nouns desktop the other day, and I was like, I should save this somewhere and just make it like nouns desktops. You know, you could have like one episode where you just crank out like a bunch of desktops and like put up like a desktop pack for like viewers, and then like that's a clip. You know, like yo, go download these desktops that we just made on stream. Also, a choose your own adventure style book for nouns would be cool.
Yeah. But instead of a book, what if it's just a real game?
Yeah, that could be cool. I mean, yes.
You know, this could be like the prop house. Kind of a prop house themed one where we go to like purple. Not sure how he did this. You see what I'm doing here?
Yeah, dope.
You know, I'm gonna put this up on Framer.
What does that mean?
Framer is like a new kind of Webflow where you just copy paste from Figma.
So,
all right, so watch this. So I'm gonna go here. I'm in Framer. All right. Infinite nouns. Here we go. All right, now just gonna copy this entire frame. And then I'm gonna paste it in here. Oh, I need to paste Framer, copy, paste from plugins. All right. Are you watching this?
Yeah.
Boom. Publish. Did not work.
Oops. Happened.
Oh, maybe it did. Hold on. $1,200.
Bing bong.
All right. Let's see if this works. Does not. It's harder than not. Yeah, let's jam on something for you, Mike.
I don't even know what to jam on right now. I'm just kind of like playing around with fonts right now, to be honest. Realizing I don't have some of the nouns fonts. I'm on like noundation.wtf and looking at the typography. I'm trying to see which ones of these fonts I have. Some of them are like really great. I love PT Serif. But I'm trying to find some of these more rounded ones right now, like Balsamic Sounds. I need to download some of these.
You know what we could talk about is that guy who won the font Hack Week challenge.
Yeah, where is that?
He DM'd me. Okay, his name's Marco. So he wants to basically get paid to finish developing it. So he did like the here. He made the site. Let me show this.
Awesome.
Nounsfonts.wtf.
Very cool.
Maybe I'm not allowed to show this.
Well, you're live streaming it.
Yeah. But yeah, I sent him to Corel and Noun 12. Basically, he kind of has an ask. He's a professional designer, so he wants to get paid for delivering this whole thing. And I was just telling him I think it's going to be hard to figure that out. But yeah, what advice would you give him?
I mean,
basically saying I sketched out the letters for the Hack Week. Now, if you want to get to phase 4, where there's a whole repository and everything, he's saying that's going to cost more ETH.
Yeah, I mean, so wait, what is he trying to do exactly?
Like, it looks like he wants to turn this into like a nouns font design system that has all the assets. all the variations.
I mean, has he seen Noundation?
You know,
Because I mean, Noundation just has the typography all kind of listed, or did he just like make his own fonts, or what? What's like the
but
deal?
yeah, no, the whole point is he's designed his own font. It's this thing.
Got it.
It's a new font.
New font. Okay, cool. I mean, it kind of looks like Galadino and Laundria kind of like combined. Oh, there's some unique. Yeah, that's really cool. It's cool. There's definitely some very cool stuff here. But so like it's done. Like, can't he just upload this to like a font site?
He wants to get paid for more.
Oh, okay. So he designed it, but nobody could use it yet.
I mean, it was in his prop, to be fair. And this is part of the miscommunication, I think, with Hack Week. Is there wasn't really a good job at this, but what he said was he said the nouns need a better display font. I propose to design a typeface. Okay. So what he said was this request is for phase one. At the end of phase one, we'll have insight into what a nounish font is, sketches of uppercase letters A to Z. So he's delivered that, I think, is what he's saying with this. These are just the sketches of uppercase.
Got it. Very cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even know what it takes to like upload a font and create the font pack, right? Like, but it's just creating a what's the font file called again? Like when you download a font, like a
Like a
TTF.
TFF.
Yeah, TFF. So like it's just creating a TFF file out of this. Like how hard could that be?
And I think he's wanting like his kind of professional rate. It's like, yeah, I don't want to speak for him. I'm not sure what his pricing is now, but he wants, it's like if you're designing a new font for a brand at a studio or design studio, what does that cost?
I mean, I have no idea. But I mean, that was the prop, right? To design it.
Well, again, if you look closely, and this is, I think, a failure of the instructions, but for the prop, he just said he was going to research and develop the basic Latin uppercases,
Yeah, from A to Z.
but just the sketches.
True. Okay. Oh, I guess you would need the numbers if you were going to finish it and stuff like that too. And all the other kind of characters. Um yeah, I mean, what's he looking for to finish it? And to just get a TFF file made so people could download it and use it. Or I guess he's looking to do more than that. I would say phase one should just be getting funded to just do that. Like simply complete what you have, numbers 1 through 10, right? Because you need, or 1 through 9, because you need numbers, maybe some of the other basic symbols that people use, maybe at least the like a Noggle key, like a character, special character for a Noggle, and then just like upload the TFF file onto like a public site that's like Dafont or something and call it Nouns Font, and that would be sick. I wonder how much it would cost to do that. Maybe another 2 ETH or something.
Yeah, I think yeah. Yeah, I don't want to speak for him for sure.
Huh. Well, yeah, it's a really cool looking font. I'd like to use it. That would be cool.
Yeah, me too.
Pretty good looking K he's got there, if I do say so myself.
Let's do a Nogalize good. Let's kind of mess around and see what we can come up with.
Yeah, I've been messing around with some fonts. Not loving what I'm coming up with.
What do you want the text to read? Good.
Yeah, just stick with that for now. We don't need to release the whole plan yet.
And which do you know which Noggles you want?
Like gray or black, just to fit in with the font, like black and white.
These?
Yeah.
I think you'll be able to do something nice here, Mike. I really do. Because they can be the O's. The Nogs can be kind of the O's. Plus, like, it can reach out and be the G.
And Galadino.
And is this like you want it like a professional, like square, boxy, like avant-garde, or
I don't know. Just freestyle it. Let's see what you can come up with, Panda. Lil Panda.
okay?
Why don't I have SF Rounded Pro in my fonts? I want that.
Yeah, I've had this. So you got to go to SF, Pro. Oh, SF Pro rounded.
Wait, there is that somewhere?
I have it on my computer, SF Pro rounded.
Oh, but Figma pulls from that? Your computer?
Yeah. I mean, I just installed it to my computer.
I didn't even realize that.
Another way to play this, Mike, is what if you just use the noggles as O's, but just take this off.
Or just take off the middle too.
My favorite font is as a lawyer? You'd be Garamond. It's trash, though. No, this isn't the real Garamond. Garamond is what I used to use. What about Comic Sans, Mike?
Trying to go for one of the banana fonts. Trying. I wonder if anybody's tried to incorporate not incorporate, but like trademark the Nouns logo.
It's not going to be trademarkable.
I mean, why
not? Because it's not going to meet the criteria. Let me see.
Like, who designated that it's public domain? And when?
I believe the foundation, the Nouns Foundation. But even if it hasn't been announced as a public domain, or there hasn't been any kind of official filing, it's got to be used in commerce. It's got to be distinctive.
So it is used in commerce. It is distinctive.
You can search. I bet the foundation has filed for it. Well, I wonder if they have.
I bet they haven't. I bet some schmuck has fucking done it though, just out of spite. Oof.
Anyway, you could do a lot with this. Kind of like this. Rock salt.
Yeah, I'm thinking about designing a new site and using ChatGPT. making like a bunch of assets in Figma and then having ChatGPT kind of code me something. I'm trying to find 3 nounish fonts that look good together. And I know that's kind of weird, but I want it to be 3 fonts somehow. I think I need to change this up. I have to hop off in a minute. I'm about to go grab some food and then help my wife with something. But
Cool. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for jamming, Mike.
yeah, I definitely want to work on some infographic stuff with you. Maybe on this next one, we try to knock out like some very useful graphics that we could try to like distribute out to the community.
It could be you did that kind of those circles representing the size of the sub DAOs.
Yeah,
Maybe those, like just represent those.
yeah, exactly. And or use that into like a bigger graphic for like onboarding or something. I'm not quite sure what, but we should brainstorm. But yeah, man, thank you for having me and thanks for jamming a little bit and coming up with some ideas. I appreciate you.
Awesome. Thanks for joining, Mike. We'll see y'all next time.
All right.